Welcome back to Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. Today, we're so excited to bring you a heartfelt conversation with our friend Krissy Kountouris. Krissy is a coach who is deeply passionate about helping people reconnect with their bodies from a place of love, not judgment. In this episode, we talk about the powerful mindset shift from trying to fix our bodies to honoring them with care and attention because they are already worthy. Krissy also shares her inspiring journey of stepping away from the traditional physical therapy world to create her own coaching program, one that allows her to fully show up as herself and support her clients in a much deeper, more authentic way. It's a story of trusting your own voice, believing in your unique gifts, and taking that leap of faith even when the path ahead isn't completely clear. We can't wait for you to hear Krissy's wisdom and encouragement. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we have our very good friend Krissy, Coach Krissy is what you go by, here with us today. And I had the pleasure of meeting Krissy not that long ago. It was like a couple weeks.
Yes.
At a Rising Tide meeting here in Toledo, and it's a group of entrepreneurs. It was my first meeting, your first meeting too. So we both met at our first meeting at Rising Tide, and we're both committed that we're going back. 100%. And next time Tina's going with me too.
I'm going next time.
It's such a great group and such a collaborative group. It feels like
so many different people from all different walks of life, and we're so ready to help out, which I just love.
Yeah, it was fantastic. So right away, Krissy and I connected, and we were had so much in common. I don't know, we were just vibing. So the next day I talked to and that day I think I was texting Tina.
I did. You're like, I just met this girl. We are going to interview her. She's gonna be on the podcast. And you said we were in alignment with each other.
Yeah.
Perfect. Literally, it was just I was really drawn to you. You were across, and I was you were see someone, and you're we're gonna be.
Exactly, 100%. And I just had on my drive back home after that meeting, I had this idea drop in that I needed to do a movement series on the podcast, that we needed to do a movement series on the podcast. So this is our first of 3 episodes dedicated to talking about movement and how it helps us in a lot of different ways within our lives. So before we get too far into that, Krissy, I want you to just take a moment to introduce yourself to everybody.
All right. Well, my name is Krissy Kountouris. I am a certified strength and conditioning specialist, former physical therapist assistant, and I started my own business, Coach Krissy Fitness, because I saw so much frailty in the world working as a physical therapist assistant, and most people didn't really need physical therapy. They needed movement, consistent movement, but they also needed compassion. And I didn't see personal trainers in the area that I felt comfortable referring people to that had my same philosophy, which is love yourself first and the movement will come. You'll want to take care of your body when you love yourself, when you look at your body as something that you have a privilege of taking care of. So that's what really sparked my desire to be the personal trainer I wish my younger self had. And to just be able to kind of, rock things up a little bit in the training world, the fitness world, which is so focused on weight and not focused about how are you feeling in your body.
Right. 100%. So when you
guilty. I look at that feel every. Yeah. I've been there. I've heard before the best person you're able to help is the person you used to be, and I've tried every diet. I've tried every supplement. I've done this and that, but it was always hollow. I don't know how else to describe it. Like it was because the energy behind it was, I'm not enough, and this is what's going to fix me. This is the next thing that's going to get that scale to go lower. And never did I ask myself in the decades that I was doing that, like, how do I feel about my body? You know, it was always just, you have to look like this, you have to be thinner, you have to have a 6-pack, or you have to, and then when you get those things, then you'll be good enough. And I mean, I've been really, 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 really thin. I've been a little bit bigger, and I still never felt like enough, you know? And it was because I was blocking my ability to love myself and let that love in, and to accept myself where I'm at. And so one day I put the scale underneath the sink in the bathroom, and I was like, I don't want to look at it right now. I'm okay. I know I'm enough here and now. And that's what really started, just listening to my body and seeing how my body feels. But that's hard. It is hard.
Mm-hmm. And so when you were talking about this at the meeting we were at, it really resonated with me, because this is very much what the whole booty movement thing is about too. Had you ever heard of it before I talked about it?
I did one booty yoga class on YouTube. Okay. And it was so hard that I stopped halfway through. Okay. It was so, there was a lot of like breathing and stuff like that. And I was like, I am not ready for this right now.
In person, completely different.
Oh, I bet.
Experience than when you're doing it virtually.
Yeah.
Because I can do it.
I'm definitely going to try. I love trying new things.
And I love it too. Yeah. I love it.
It's so fun. It's fun. And it is, when you listen to Busy Gold is the founder.
Okay.
And when you listen to her talk, it is all about just loving your body at whatever stage. And a huge part of it, when you go to a booty class, most of the time you'll have mirrors. And across the whole, like, unlike most yoga classes, you don't have mirrors. Yeah. Booty's the opposite. They want you to have a mirror. Part of that experience is looking at yourself as a mirror and just seeing how amazing you are and what you can do, and feeling that. And like, looking at yourself, and people get a little self-conscious sometimes because they're worried other people are, nobody's looking at each other.
No.
They're all looking at themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And the more, like, it was just a totally different experience for me when I started going to those classes. Because it made working out fun, and it was just so empowering. But the other thing that the reason that your story resonated and your like conversations resonated with me so much is before I started doing yoga, was the person who never worked out ever. Yeah. And I can't pinpoint exactly, maybe it was a combination of the two things, but two things stick out to me. One, I was a perfectionist, and I was never going to be as good at it as the person next to me. So I just pretended I didn't care.
Yes.
Also, I was not supposed to care about how much I weigh or what I look like. That is, vanity.
Mm.
You know, that's vain. That's not what I want to be. I don't care about those things. Well, right? And so those two things kept me from ever moving my body. And it was realizing at one point, like, I had a health situation that made me nervous, went to a doctor, and she was like, you just need to take better care of yourself.
Yes.
Like, I got very fortunate to run into a doctor it was a nurse practitioner, not a doctor. And, right? Cheers to the nurse practitioners out there who take care of their patients very well. And she had a background. Her mother was actually like a natural person. Mm-hmm. And so she was like, you really don't, she ran all the tests. Yes, on my heart. She ran all the tests and was like, you really just need to stop eating fast food, drink less caffeine, and move more.
Oh, the drink less caffeine. Yes, absolutely.
And that's when I decided, you know what? I am worth taking care of. Like, my body is worth taking care of. And it's not about being vain, and it's not about competing with the person next to me or being better, but it's just about learning to take care of myself. So that was a huge shift in my whole life. Like, everything changed from that point on for me.
I love that.
So,
what resonates with me is like looking at the idea of taking care of yourself as vanity, you know? And what a silly thing that we're taught though, you know, even if it's just indirectly, you know, it's like, you need to look like this, but like, don't be narcissistic or don't be vain. And it's like, taking care of myself is not narcissistic.
No.
Right. Taking care of myself, putting myself first is the only way I can be of value to the people I love in my life. And when I was able to like let go of that kind of lie in my life and like go, it's not about vanity. It's not about how my physique looks. It's how I feel.
So being the best version of yourself that you can be.
Yes. And I can be that best version right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's just allowing myself to let the joy in to my heart and allowing myself to feel fulfilled now and to find what feels good in my body. Like yoga is something I've been getting more into a lot lately because it feels so good. And there was, because like I've been working out all my life, basically. My bachelor's is in kinesiology and with a minor in gerontology and a focus in athletic training. Like I've always loved sports and movement and stuff like that, but it was always coming from a place of like, not enoughness, or I need to burn more calories or whatever. And then I started finding yoga and I'm like, oh, like in yoga, it's not about burning calories. In yoga, it's not about doing the most, especially if you do a more traditional style yoga.
Yeah.
It's about yoga. Yoga means union. It's about connecting with this one body that we have been gifted with. This body that can do amazing things. I nerd out about the body so much. Oh my gosh.
It's wild if you think about it.
Miraculous.
It's miraculous. Yeah. We ask nothing of the body, and it gives so much to us. And like, what a privilege it is to have this body. What a privilege it is to love this body and to take care of it. And I just love that. I love that you found that, even though it was because of a health scare.
Yeah, right.
Like, still what a blessing that is.
Right.
To have found this new chapter in your life.
Definitely. I mean, and the whole trajectory of my life that changed at that point is kind of crazy, right? Like, that was 2018 when that happened. And then I had my youngest was born in 2019. And ever since then, I was like, you know, I need to be able to go play with my kids.
Yes.
Run around with them and keep up with them. And that just became the center of everything. And I started taking care of myself so that I could do that. And prior to that, I was wake up and grind, like roll out of bed, wake up, like that, you know, roll out of bed at the last possible minute, run around, get everybody ready, run to work as many hours as possible because, you know, gotta grind. And I have just learned to honor what my body needs so that I can be the person my kids need me to be every day.
Yeah.
Are you feeling ready for a change? At Apricity Financial Planning, we help women who are stepping into a new season of life and want to make intentional financial choices that support their goals. Whether you're exploring a career shift, navigating a big life transition, or simply looking to align your money with what truly matters to you, we're here to help. At Apricity, we believe financial planning isn't just about numbers. It's about creating the life you envision with clarity and confidence. If you're ready to take the next step toward your future that feels aligned and purposeful, visit apricityfp.com to learn more or reach out directly. Let's chart your path forward together. So, thank you for doing the work you do, because I want more people to experience that, and more we're able to talk about it.
Yes.
I mean, maybe this sets off a light bulb for the next person, you know.
That's what always was my hope in starting this business. It's like maybe me existing in a space like the fitness world and being authentic and like different, but different in a way that's not like I'm trying to be the opposite of everything. I'm like, no, like this is what worked for me. And it's literally, it's a life changing. You know, I had one of my clients today, she was like, when do you like know, like you did it? Like, when do you know, like you're good at, like you become more embodied and you're happier and you're this, you're that. And I go, I think it's always evolving, you know, just like fitness. Like last year I wasn't able to do like an L sit, which is like you hold yourself up and put your legs in front of you. But I wanted to. I really wanted to. And so I've been practicing that. And now I can do an L sit. Now I'm like, okay, now I want to be able to do like a different move, a different calisthenic move. And it's always like, all right, what else can my body do? And figuring out what else it can do and just making it fun, making it playful, like waking up every day, looking at life like through the eyes of like a child, you know, like curiosity.
Like, why did I do that? Yes, what did I do that? Like, I didn't used to be able to do. I think you were at one of my classes, Tina, that you were like, I didn't used to be able to do this, and now I can do this. It's like the best feeling. Yes. And I love when that happens. I remember when I went to, after I had started doing yoga for a while, I do vacation with my whole family, like my siblings and the whole extended family, and we're like around the campfire, and I'm like, guys, watch what I can do now. I could never do this a year ago.
And that's what it should be, you know, like that you should be able to like be excited about the things that your body can do. And that excitement makes you want to grab the yoga mat on days where you're like, I could just sit there and watch TV. But it's like, okay, let me just do 5 minutes. Let me just do some deep breathing. Let's just start with some sitting and deep breathing. And then that 5 minutes might be 15 minutes. And then you're done with that 15 minutes and you're like, yes.
Yes.
Yes. I showed up for me and I did it for me. That is so cool.
Yeah, 100%. So tell us about your journey from working as a physical therapist assistant. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Physical therapist assistant to deciding to start your own business. Because part of what our audience always likes to hear is the story that helped you feel confident enough to step away from something safe and secure to leap into something that felt more aligned.
It was kind of a series of things. And I love this question because I love reflecting on the person I was 2 years ago when I decided to take the leap. And I was working as a physical therapist assistant. It was a really busy clinic. And I was just so burnt out. And I had only been doing it for about like 6 years. And I was already burnt out. I was already coming home, just doing the same thing every day and just felt empty. And I felt like I'd given so much to people and they weren't always getting better. And I was just getting really like, what am I doing? You know? And so my husband, he's a physical therapist, we were talking about it, and I had gotten my strength and conditioning certification, and he was like, you know what, if you're not happy there, like, do something different. And I'm like, but nobody will hire me without at least a year experience, you know? And he was like, so we were just like kind of sitting there talking. I'm like, what if I just started my own business, you know? And it just allowed myself to try, and so much self-doubt was popped up.
Yeah.
You've never started a business. You don't know what you're doing. You blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, I've never started a business, but so did other people that never started a business either. So what's stopping me? So I just I put my 2-week notice in. I just what it was like my heart was like, can't be here anymore. Like it just knew. I can't even really describe it in words. It's more of like a feeling that my heart was like, there's so much more potential in you, and it's up to you to figure it out. No one's going to figure it out for you. You have to figure it out. And the best way to do that is to jump full force into whatever you're doing. And I put my 2 weeks in, and I got a text the next day from a former patient of mine that was like, hey, if you ever do personal training, I would love to work with you.
Oh my gosh. If that's not a God link, I don't.
That's what you were experiencing, the God link, when you were having those feelings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And he has something better for you.
Oh my God.
But we just don't know what it is yet.
And we want the control of knowing what it is, but it's like God, the universe was just like, you got this.
Yeah.
You got this, girl. Just do it. Do something. Because I was at the place I was at, it was so much, because I'm working with so many people. And as someone that kind of aligns with that empath sort of empathy, I was taking in a lot of their pain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, this is the things I want, God. I don't want to work with so many people that I feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And I want to work with people that want to work on themselves, because it's not always easy. It's not always easy to call someone up and be like, I need your help. We're kind of taught directly or indirectly that you pull yourself up from your bootstraps. And it's like, yes, but you also need community. You also know when to ask for help.
Yeah.
So she texted me, and I got my LLC. I got all the business stuff, everything. I figured that out. And I started working with her January 1st. And I put my 2 weeks in December. I started working with her, and, first week we were working together, she was like, you were meant to do this.
Oh my goodness. See, that was your reassurance. That is all you needed right there.
Oh, she 100% is an angel. She is an absolute angel in my life, and I am so grateful for her, because she gave me so much confidence when I wasn't able to give that confidence to myself. She was the perfect mirror to be like, oh, girl, you are amazing. This is what you were meant to do. And I always knew it, but then there was that other voice in the back of my head that was like, no, I need a 9 to 5. You need to do this. You need to do Just taking the leap and trusting that I was going to be caught and be protected. And I listened to my gut, though. That was the main thing. I listened to my gut. My gut was like, this ain't for you anymore.
Yeah.
This ain't for you. But I was like, but I went to school for this. And I got the degrees. I got all these degrees and my dad is so proud of the work that I do. And the other ways that the angel on my shoulder was like, your dad's gonna be proud of you no matter what you do.
Yeah.
And the degrees that you have are gonna help you in the business that you're working towards too. It just might not be in the setting that you were expected to be in.
Yeah. Hey there, Bloom listeners. It's Tina Baden here, and I want to take a moment to share something exciting with you. Have you ever found joy in helping others feel their best, or thought about how great it would be to boost your own health, energy, or even your finances? If that sounds like you, then I've got something special to share with you. Let's talk about Plexus, their amazing range of products. It's designed to support your wellness journey and help you feel fantastic. From gut health, energy boosters, to weight loss, there's truly something for everyone. And here's where it gets really exciting. If you love sharing what you're passionate about, the business opportunity could be just what you're looking for. I can honestly say that Plexus has changed my life for the better, both through health and finances. Yet, it's more than just a business. It's a wonderful community that supports and uplifts each other. If you're curious and you think this might be a good fit for you, why not join me? It could be fun. Message me at Bloom with Tina and Kelsey on Facebook Messenger. Embark on this journey and let's bloom into our best selves together. When you walked in the room, I said, I believe we have a lot in common. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. You know what? You being here makes me feel like I'm not alone. You know, that there's other people out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think, and with like our degrees being so expensive, there's also this like financial, not necessarily burden, but this investment that you put in. And it's like, oh, well, I should be doing this, you know, that my degree's under. And I'm like, but everyone I worked with in physical therapy, they were always like, I love your energy. You know, every time I would come into the clinic, I was so excited that I got to work with you. And that wasn't my degree.
Right now.
That's me.
It's you.
Yes.
The characteristics of you.
Yes.
That you can take into whatever you do now.
Yes, exactly. And trusting that I have certain gifts and it's okay and it's safe to share those gifts with the world. And I'm also worthy of sharing those gifts with the world and also worthy of my own acceptance and love.
Amen.
Amen.
So that comment that it's safe to share those gifts with the world, that resonates with me a lot because I feel like as a financial planner, I felt like I needed to hide this other part of me that was the healer, that was the person that held that space for people, that was the person that valued movement or did these other things that are not traditionally financial planner things, right? Like, and once I accepted that, like, that the people who want to hire me are the people who this is going to actually resonate with. And we're just going to, like, I'll be able to help them so much more because they get me. They're my people.
Yeah.
And feeling safe to, and I don't know why we put that on ourselves to, like, we need to hide and stay small and not let our true colors show, because if somebody doesn't like us, but they don't like the facade that we're putting up, that's not personal. They just don't like, you know, because it's a facade. But if somebody doesn't like who I really am, that feels more personal.
Yeah.
But once we become so okay with who we really are, then you don't care as much.
Right.
You know? But it's really getting to that point of being confident in who you really are enough that you feel comfortable sharing it.
Oh, absolutely. And I also think a lot of us don't know who we are.
Yeah.
You know, I think like when I like quit my job and really started diving into this new chapter of my life, I didn't really know who I was. I just knew these are the things. I wanted to start a personal training business, you know, geared towards self-love. And I wanted to teach people to move their body because it feels good, because they get to move their body. But I didn't know why those two things were, and like have compassion. I didn't know why those things were so prominent in my heart, but I just trusted it. And these last few years, I've actually really been getting to know me and doing a lot of inquiry, like, oh, do I actually like doing that? Or did I do that because it made my mom happy growing up?
Right.
Or it, because it was expected of me as a woman, or like, am I dressing the way I want to dress, or am I dressing for other people? Because that was one of the things that I was like, what do I like to wear?
Yeah.
You know,
I know. My husband texted me the other day and was like, do all financial planners wear black suits? And I'm like, you know, I don't think so, but I know exactly what you mean. Is being able to, like, I'm wearing jeans. Yeah. And go to a women's jeans and be like, if somebody doesn't like that, they won't hire me. And it's okay.
And it's okay. It's okay.
That's the problem.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You want another thing, like being a business owner or working in business or spaces, I don't want everyone to be my client.
Right.
You know, and I'm not for everyone. Like I have this younger client and I'm like, I want you to know, like, I don't think I'm going to get you to the Olympics. Like, not that I couldn't help you get stronger and whatnot, but like my forte is not necessarily about like competitive strength training. And, I told her I wanted her to have a lifelong healthy relationship with movement. Mm-hmm. I wanted her to be happy and comfortable in her body and relate movement with something that makes her happy. And the other day I told her that again and she goes, well, I don't know you're nailing it. I was like, like, I was literally like just so overjoyed by that. Like she confirmed what I'd always wanted, which is just to show kids like you can move your body and you don't have to look like the photoshopped people on Instagram. Like you can move your body because it feels so good. But yeah. And that was a win. That was a win for me.
That's it.
For sure. Oh, that was such a cool thing to hear. Yeah. You know, like, yeah, you're loving this and we're having fun and you get an amazing workout. And it's just like, I may not be everyone's personal trainer, but the people that get it and they want to work with me. Right. And they're giving so much to me and I'm able to give them so much. It's a perfect give and take.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
Win-win. And then the others that don't, you just need to bless. We say we need to bless and release.
Oh, I love that. Yes. Like, I hope you find
exactly what
you're looking for. And that's okay if it's not me.
Exactly.
Right? Yes. Oh, that is so cool. That's something that heals my inner child, doing that. Like that act of saying, oh, I'm sorry if I'm not for you. Like what I said earlier when someone told me that I'm not everyone's cup of tea. And I go, well, I'm my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I'm my cup of tea. And not taking that person, right? That was a moment of healing.
Yeah, definitely. And what I found in my business too is that by being so authentically me and knowing exactly the person I want to help, yes, I am getting referrals from other people, other financial planners who are like, no, Kelsey's actually the better fit for you based on what you have going on. She's the person you want to talk to. And I'm sure you will find the same thing.
Yes.
If you haven't already, but like you're so specific about how it is that you help people that when that trainer who is all about building muscle,
yes,
finds a person who really just needs to heal their relationship with movement first.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
So I end up talking to you or sending somebody to you. And I think we can all operate in that alignment of who it is that we best serve and be very specific about what that is. Everybody wins in that scenario.
And being honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
That's a phrase that I use often throughout the day. If I'm being honest with myself, I'll say that. And I'm like, if I'm being honest with myself, this feels forced. Or actually, I think this person would better be suited with going to a gym or something like that, or doing something more specific that way. Because I typically train people in their homes,
okay,
or virtually, or through my app. And I do gym training as well, but usually it's in the homes. And I can tell when, like, all right, you need a different person, different focus. Being able to be honest with myself.
Mm-hmm. That's hard. It's hard, especially as somebody who's just starting a business.
Yeah. That's hard. Totally. But having that faith of like, what's meant for me will always find me. And don't force it. Don't force it, because there's always going to be resistance in that connection.
Well, and if you let somebody take up that space, what are you not leaving room for to come in, right?
Yes.
100% the right people, not just any person.
Yeah.
So,
because our time is so precious. We only have so many hours in a week to work with people. And like, you want to work with the people that are going to not only like be benefited from you, but are going to get the most benefit overall.
right. And it's not even, we only have so many hours. We also only have so much energy, right?
So true.
And
So true.
it's not totally true because we can give ourselves energy in different ways, but taking on the wrong client drains your energy instead of energizing you. And if you can find those clients who energize you instead of draining your energy, like it exponentially affects what you're able to do.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Before we go, I have a quick question for the whole group. I want to know what's, obviously everybody knows my favorite form of movement is foodie yoga. We've made that clear. But I want to know everybody else's favorite form of movement.
I would say playful strength training, like not so rigid, like, but having fun with it, like going in with a plan, but also being like, okay, actually my body needs a little bit more of this today, and having more fun with my strength training. I love strength training, though. That's like my bread and butter.
Yeah.
But strength training and having it be more playful and doing a couple handstands and like just being like, oh, what can my body do today? All right, let's try this weight. Oh, that was a little bit too heavy. That's okay. We live and we learn. Let's go down a little bit and just making it more playful than so structured.
I love that. You're good. How about you?
I have a couple. The one is just going for a nice walk.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to walk on the gravel pavement,
Okay.
instead of the sidewalks.
Yeah.
I like the gravel where it's more nature and,
Yeah.
through the woods and stuff like that.
Do you have a favorite place to walk?
It's Fallen Timbers.
Which you need to take me to sometime.
Yeah. It's a mile and a half around it.
Okay.
And then I like to swim. And I go to an arthritis class in a heated pool, which I love to do that too.
It's so much better for your joint.
Yeah,
Swimming.
yeah,
Such a good overall
movement through water.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But let's swimming.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, Krissy. Before we officially sign off, can you tell all of our listeners how they can find you or where they can follow what you have going on?
Yes. So you can follow me on Instagram at coach.krissy.fitness.
And how do you spell Krissy?
Krissy with a K, Krissy.
Okay.
And you can also go to my website, coachkrissy.fitness. And yeah, those are like two main platforms right now.
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you guys so much. That is so much fun. I'm so grateful for you guys.
I feel like we're going to hang out.
I know. You're like my new friend. Just right now. You're my new friend.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. Your support truly means the world to us, and we're so grateful to have you as part of our blossoming community.
We hope you enjoyed this week's conversation and found inspiration in our discussions. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you love what you hear, please consider leaving us a review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more listeners like you.
Join us next week for another exciting episode filled with insights, laughter, and growth. We can't wait to share it with you.
Keep blooming and see you soon.